Hey guys, welcome to camp.
Hi, I'm Celia Nutmeg Adams. I'm one of our current directors with Camp Kesem at Colorado State University.
Yes, and I'm Brooke Goose Landock, and I'm one of our incoming directors for next year, also at CSU.
Yeah. So we're here to welcome you to our first week of virtual camp, which obviously looks a little different than what we were expecting. But the most important thing about Kesem is that it's about the people, it's not about the place. And so Kesem at Home for us is really going to be a virtual embodiment of all the values that we really try and have in in-person camps. So it'll be a time of reflection, it'll be a time of gratitude, and really, and most importantly, it's us supporting our campers through this experience, no matter what. Kesem at Home Kids.
Yeah, so just go over a couple things. So you guys probably got in the mail your little Kesem at Home kit. So in this box it's going to come with everything you need for the week, from sun catcher kits to s'mores, all that good stuff. So we have everything in there for you. It's all going to be labeled for each day that we do activities. So you got Monday through Friday in there. And if ever you can't come to an activity, we're actually going to record everything and make sure that every camper can be included in whatever they decide.
Yeah. And then, so I'm sure that you heard her call herself Goose and I call myself Nutmeg. So those are actually our camp nicknames, and that's pretty much the only name you go by whenever you're in the Kesem world. And it can kind of be whatever you want it to be. Mine's Nutmeg because it's my favorite spice. Goose is Goose because she likes geese. Goosies. And it's something that you get to pick. You can ask your friends for advice, you can ask your parents for advice, you can ask your caregivers for advice, you can ask, your pet for advice. You can do whatever you want, but it just has to be camp appropriate, and it can be something you like, something, someplace you want to go, your favorite food, your least favorite food, anything under the sun, really.
So something we like to do at camp, just throughout the week, we're going to do what we call cabin chats. So they're going to look a little different from how they normally would, but it's basically just a time for all of us to come together and kind of reflect on the day, share things with our Kesem community, talk about what we liked, talk about what we disliked, talk about how much we love Kesem, because we all love Kesem. It just gives us a chance to kind of share our thoughts and come together and support each other.
Yeah. And then another key part of our Kesem programming is empowerment, and that's it pretty much holds all the same pillars that we would in regular camp. So we have the mood setting, we have the warm fuzzies, we have the sharing portion, but essentially it's all about us having a very intentional internal reflection about why we come to camp, why camp matters so much, and it is challenged by choice. So that's also something that if it makes you feel uncomfortable and you don't want to share, you're also welcome to just be there and provide support to your fellow campers.
Mm-hmm. At camp we also have what we call a TLP program, which is basically just teen leadership for all you kiddos who are over the age of 13. And so we're just going to give you guys a chance to kind of, start your stuff, show your leadership. We're going to give you guys a chance to lead some activities, do some different things for activities, kind of make it a little more teen oriented, so, feel like you can be a leader and also still have fun at camp.
Exactly. One of our very last major programming things that we're going to do is the talent show. And so just like we usually would, it's kind of a chance for you to strut your stuff and show off whatever secret talent you're good at. And so how we're going to do it this year, instead of doing a performance-based thing, it'll be that you guys record a video of yourself, or you can submit a photo. So say you're really good at drawing, you can send us a picture of something that you drew. Or say you've got a wicked TikTok dance, you can video it and send it to us, as long as it's camp appropriate. And then at the end we will put together all the videos and then we'll post it. So then it's kind of like one big talent show, just on a virtual landscape. And then
finally we just have closing circle. So at the end we're going to all come together, and it's just kind of a time of reflection and gratitude. So we're all going to talk about the week, how it made us feel, how Kesem makes us feel, and then kind of end it with some camp songs and, just kind of taking in all the warm fuzzies that Kesem gives us.
Yeah. And so that's kind of a very broad overview of everything coming to you from the 13th to the 17th. And you'll see a lot more details in those Kesem at Home boxes. There's a packet full of all kinds of information in emails that our outreach team and that our main email will be sending you guys. Will be all kinds of information along with a daily schedule, so that way you know where you have to be at any point in the day. And then like you said earlier, if you can't make it to one of those scheduled programmings, there's always going to be a second option in case you can't make it in time. So if you have any other questions or things you want to chat with us about, you can email us at coloradostate@campkesem.org. That'll go to us. And then if you want to call or text, you can call or text 303-720-5172. Okie doke. Thanks. We're excited to see you at camp.